Good morning. Today is day 5 already. Working our way this morning through Puente Reina. We had an interesting stay last night. In the albergue, we were in the glamping section. Which I can't remember the name of the Jakute, something like that. Anyway, it was pretty. It's a little odd. Maybe I'll try to expand on that later. But walking through town, gracias. Another beautiful morning. Supposed to get up to mid-60s today, but windy. So we'll see how that goes, see how much recording I can do with the wind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're stopping.
So, hello. Buenos dias. Camino day number 5. Did you already say that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so when we were heading over the Pyrenees, we are almost into Roncesvalles, which is the place we're going to spend the night, and we saw emergency vehicles going over the mountain, heading our direction over the mountains. We knew somebody was hurt behind us. And so we wondered, nobody really knew. And today, we stopped at the coffee shop right outside of our, it's just maybe a block away. Anyway, we sat down, there's no tables, but there's one person, and so he's like, oh, please sit down. So we ended up talking to him. He's French, and he's talking to us. His name is Anna, but for the trail is Pepe Lune.
Pepe Lune. Pepe
He
Lune.
said, do a story, and we'll learn that story down the trail. But he said he was heading over with me. He's, oh yeah, this Pyrenees is really tough, on him. He's done part of the Camino 4 different times. This is his 4th, I believe, he said. And he said he happened upon this woman who was sitting down next to the road with her head down. And he stopped, and he's like, hello, trying to wake her up, and she wasn't, waking up. And he looked at her, and I think he said she was
said no one
drooling.
was there. And
No one was there, yeah,
No one was there drooling.
drooling. And he checked her temperature, and he gives her an orange to kind of try to revive her a little bit, and then tries to warm her up. There was 2 other people coming up the hill that were French, and he's French, and they then took off their coats to give to her and try to warm her up.
Made like a tent.
They had like a tent to warm
No,
her up,
they,
they said.
out of their
And
coat.
hot water.
Yeah.
or
Somebody
something.
had hot water, which I don't know how.
Somebody had hot water, the extra Frenchman
Yeah.
that came up.
Anyway, he said she was like 5 to 10 minutes away from basically death. And
Apparently the rescue team took 20 minutes or more after they called to get up there, which, yeah, it's a long ways up, and that's pretty fast.
I think that's pretty fast, given the
So
roads
that's-
and the conditions. It was very cold.
So he got into Roncesvalles, and he got into his bunk, and there was an empty bunk above him.
Uh-huh.
And later that night, here she came,
Yep.
and she got that bunk that was right
She
up
got that
above
bunk,
him.
and he's like,
So
oh my God.
it was just amazing, just a crazy story that somehow they just ended up right next to each other again.
In a place with 183 beds.
Yeah.
Huge place.
And he's huge. He says there's always stories like that when he's on Camino.
So I don't know whether we should take that as stay away from him. Or
Maybe small
stay
doses.
close.
Small doses of interesting.
Yeah. So it's pretty amazing. And we noticed him, I think this is the other thing, as we were heading, I mostly noticed him outside Camp Lona because we were following him and he has this bling, these shiny little like
He
diamond
bedazzled,
stones on his shell.
he bedazzled his shell.
He bedazzled his shell. Yeah, like, oh, bling shell. So we definitely remembered him. So we'll see him again.
All right, we are going out of Puente Reina over the Roman era bridge. What a treat, what a morning. It's good to hear everything turned out good, turned out well.
Yeah, she didn't finish.
Yeah, she quit walking, but she did stay there at Roncesvalles. Understandably. When you have an experience like that, I think I'd quit walking.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, look at that sunrise. Okay, I'll get over on the other side of the bridge and see if we can't get a decent view of it.
Time of her life.
Oh my gosh, she's having fun, isn't she?
All right, so to elaborate a little bit on the interesting night in the albergue, it was set up kind of like, I don't know, African safari tents.
Did you not show any of it?
I did not. There were too many people around. I just didn't want to film. But it's set up so you have like a, what feels like a private 4-bed room. But the walls go up maybe 6.5, 7 feet. And then it's like a canvas top. And there's just row after row of these things. So there's probably, I don't know, 8 rooms.
Yeah.
So 32, I'm just guessing, 32-ish beds. No sound barrier whatsoever because it's canvas tops on all of them. The bathrooms, at least in the men's, there were 2 showers, 1 toilet, 1 sink. This morning there was a line for the toilet. And there's a guy just standing in his underwear in front of the sink shaving. So nobody could get in to brush the teeth. Everybody had to wait for him and he was taking his time. It's just kind of a weird place. And the idea was good. No, the trash cans were, the one trash can in the, at least in the men's room, was enough to, I don't know, the office trash cans are twice as big as what that was.
Oh my god.
And so, you know, it's completely buried in used paper towels. At least there were paper towels.
The upside.
The
with
upside.
that place, it's just like really good or really bad kind of thing. Mattresses were comfortable. You got a blanket. You got a sheet.
Yeah, they did
Towel.
provide sheets,
It's
blankets,
clean. You got a towel.
towels for after the shower, if you could get in the shower.
Yeah, the water was hot.
Oh yeah, we did have hot water
wanna
too.
chime
That,
in.
that was good. Thank you.
I don't know about you.
Thank you.
Shower
Oh,
head. Yeah, hot shower, non-functioning shower head.
Yeah.
I still feel like that's a win over the day before.
Yeah.
The polar
The
plunge.
shower head that I had, it was one of those rain shower heads, you know, the big one. More water was pouring out over the top of it than was coming through it. But the meal was delicious. The wine was good.
We got free wine.
And
Lots of
overall,
extra bread.
it was really nice. I slept great. Again, earplugs.
But you could have heard a lot of people snoring, but I didn't hear anybody. So
Yeah, early on, there was a lot of snoring going on.
oh, was it?
And then it just got quiet. I don't know if they got smothered. But anyway, good night. Beautiful morning. On our way to, where are we going today?
Yeah.
Estella, something like that. Probably a 14-ish mile day. We got our breakfast. We got our coffee. Feeling good.
That's all I need. Look how quaint that is. I keep getting I'm getting bit or something. Oh.
Hey everybody,
Hello.
second take.
Yeah. Whoops. Me and technology. I don't know how to work it. So thought I was recording everything, but turned out this was in photograph mode, not camera mode. So, gonna do it again. So fantastic day. We are in Estella. Not quite sure how to pronounce it. With our hostel is Agora. Amazing place, amazing hostess. We are in a private room with 4 beds. So I don't know if you can see, there are 2 bunk beds over there and then a queen size bed here. We have our own private bath, so that's really nice.
Every once in a while, you have to splurge.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a splurge, but man, appreciating it. It's kind of a hard day today. It was only 13 and a half, 14 miles, but for whatever reason, I was done at like mile 10. I was toast. My feet were hurting. So, anyway, we go ahead.
It was a tough downhill for me today after yesterday because the downhill was so intense and my knees were pretty wrecked, and then today even more wrecked, which is very unusual. Don't usually have it, have that much pain, but it stopped and got a knee brace, and I think it's going to save the walk for me.
Yeah, we just happened upon a pharmacia in this tiny little town that was on top of a hill.
Yeah.
Oh my God, steep ups and steep downs in that tiny little town. And just as we were going up, Deb was talking about her knee and needing a brace. We turn a corner and there's the pharmacia right there. And they had knee braces available, 3 different kinds. I think 6 different kinds actually, but he recommended these 3. Got the middle one and seems to be working just perfectly.
Yeah.
So life is good on that. We got into town, got checked in to our room, got showers, got cleaned up. She's doing the laundry for us. Yay! And we went out to go out to eat, and we stopped at a bar, cafe, restaurant, 3 p.m. and their kitchen was closed.
And then we may or may not actually say, did you have your passport?
Yeah. And
Which that's our standing joke. So whenever we say that, it means we misplaced something.
So we moved on to the next bar, cafe, restaurant, and their kitchen was closed. And we went to the next one, their kitchen was closed. We came back to the hostel, albergue, and asked for advice. And that's when I realized my bum bag was missing. Because I carry everything in that, and I wasn't going to leave it anywhere, and I carry it with me everywhere. And I sat it down in the chair next to me at the very first restaurant that we tried. So I had to run down the street, and somebody, thank you Spain, thank you wonderful people, thank you Chris, because it's Chris's birthday today. Happy birthday, Chris. Whatever it was, somebody picked it up, took it into the bar, and it was sitting behind the bar. Nobody had opened it up. Everything was there. I mean, that had my passport, it had all my money in it, had all the credit cards, it had everything in it. So, scary situation, and stupid, but there it is, and it all turned out well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got the advice, and we went out to eat, and it was Monjardin was the name of the restaurant. It's in the square. Fabulous food. Really, really good food. And great place. And you get to sit in the square, you get to see families come out and play, and it was really nice. Just wandered back, and we're back at our room.
We had to stop off at the bakery though.
Oh yeah,
And we got
stopped at a bakery. Go ahead.
some dessert. It was great. We had to get Chris cupcakes, so we got that. But the only cupcake they had was this cute little guy. It's a marshmallow guy. And I thought it had cake in the bottom with the marshmallow on top, but the entire cupcake was marshmallow cream. It was pretty delicious.
It was
So
good.
we all devoured that. And then we had our own individual desserts. Pretty much when we just eat all the time, and then when we're window shopping about food. So it's just eat, walk, eat, walk. That's our lives.
We're not losing any weight on this walk. Not at all. Not a chance. We're just eating so much, but
we have energy.
yeah, we need our energy. Anyway, it was a fantastic day. Just thought I'd wrap things up because I didn't film a whole lot. It was a little tough terrain, but overall it wasn't it was just a beautiful day.
And we want to say hi to all of our fans. Hey T.
Hi Jackson, Allie, Matt, Tara,
Yeah.
Gabe, Mom, Bobby's parents.
Yeah.
That's probably just about everybody that's
The dozens of
following
people
this
that watch
channel.
us.
All 7.
All right.
All right. Anyway,
We're still having fun.
we are
Things
just
are
loving
hard,
it.
but we're having
Oh,
fun.
I wanted to mention Bobby is not in the room at this point. She is out walking around.
She went across the street to the river.
Yeah, just to go see the river. There's some kids out there fishing, and it's just lovely. I mean, just
Beautiful, beautiful time
It's
to be out.
7 o'clock at night in the
But
main
I turned into a
square.
pumpkin, so.
Main square in town, and little ones are out playing by themselves. It's just fantastic. It's very family oriented and nice place.
Obviously trustworthy and safe.
Yeah. Yeah, Estella
It's beautiful.
has been added to my list of potential places.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice and really pretty here. So hopefully I'll get some video of the town tomorrow, but the trail goes outside of town, and that might be why I don't remember it much, is because I think we stayed right off the trail.
I think so last time.
I don't think we got into town, and that's too bad because it's really nice.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why Bobby's not here, but she's just right outside. So.
Yeah, we might look up a couple little facts in the book about Estella too.
And yeah, hopefully we'll get it on video tomorrow. And I think that's it. Tomorrow we walk to
Los Arcos.
Los Arcos.
And it's almost 14.
Yeah, it's around 13 and a half again.
Yeah.
And after Los Arcos, then we've got about an 18-mile day. That one's going to be brutal to get
Logroño.
into Logroño. But
And
we're
it's even a little bit further than that. But
Yeah.
fortunately, we have a day off. We're going to take
going to do a zero
a 0 day.
in Logroño so that we can rest up. Anyway, that's it for now. Buen Camino.